Well,
We
Joker
are
ain't on
live
Wilt.
in Miami as the Heat are about to go into this interconference contest here. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett
He
Barry.
not on Wilt.
David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. Now the Heat with it. Here's Richardson.
Yeah, and that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
And Brent, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles,
Good defense.
of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Here's Wembanyama. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these
Garbage.
teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Garbage, man.
That one misses. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a
Doing too much, Batty. You're doing too much.
They built from within. They built an
That's
incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Pass to Chamberlain. And it's
Good
Chamberlain
one.
finishing
That's
it
my
off.
fault.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying.
Nice try.
And I'm never surprised when I see Wembanyama put one in the cheap seats.
Now, here's Roy. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Now with 2 fouls here.
No, he did good
Quarter,
when we were about to
everything
score.
changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Richardson outside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Good one.
Here's Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate.
Why you say that? What, the last time you played? What's different about it? Who? Mm-hmm. That's it? We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Like
That remains to be seen.
Beautiful assist.
It's only a 2-point game still.
And
I
just
said it
under
remains to be
2.5 minutes
seen.
elapsed here in the first. Outside for Roy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Thank you.
Roy's got 5 now.
Yeah, never shy about mixing it up inside. Roy, a great finish.
Rebound by the Heat.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really effective.
Back to Wembanyama. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Drexler with the ball for Oklahoma City. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just
there you go with that.
Obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't
The
allow.
Phantom still is what it is still.
Thanks so much, David. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
I wanted to shoot it with him the whole time.
So both teams making some changes here. The Thunder with the lead. On the wing, Mullen. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And it's Drexler missing. Right side, Roy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now here's Roy. Drexler with the defensive effort. And the Thunder pushing it up now.
Good pass.
Play in the first. Count that one.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Pass to Roy. Count the basket. Roy's got 7.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .139 left in the first quarter. Here's Murray. It's good.
Good
He
take.
makes his first shot of the game.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Richardson attacking. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Murray surveying the D. And a wide open look for Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That puts them in the lead.
Not bad,
Oklahoma
Rasheed.
City trailing.
Too fast with the pass.
Murray down
Good one.
low.
Bam.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Outside Roy. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Haywood.
And he blew it.
Miller outside. Here's Wallace. Schrempf gets
Damn.
the rebound. Now Haywood. Good if it goes.
Nope.
It's all time.
Ah.
in Miami. Let's take a quick break now.
It didn't
and then
count.
it's on to the second quarter after this.
Oh.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And
Who you
before we
fighting,
move
Paul?
on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Thunder trailing by 3. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million.
Oh, good one. Don't get past me.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And it's Miller penetrating. Pass to Sampson.
Get the damn.
Poked loose. Here's Unseld. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Petrovic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Miami now. Here's Francis. Chamberlain with the block.
Damn.
Here's the break. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. At his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Out to the right wing.
That's my fault. Good shot.
Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Timeout. But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Miller penetrating.
Good
and
foul.
That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Pass to Petrovic.
Oh, that's my fault.
It's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Swiped it away. And it's done.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there.
Go up higher. How much higher can he go?
Well, that's what's going to happen.
And that's out of bounds.
Oh, you trying to fly to a floater. Oh, you need to do a floater, yeah.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And the Thunder with the possession here. They trail by 1. On the wing, Markkanen.
Good steal, Sampson.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Miami shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And once the G League
I missed that free throw.
level, Green, Skip Collins became the #2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Good on the three-point shot.
Thank you.
Miller's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody
Come
has to be
on.
there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep
You
my
better not
other
make that.
defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So
3
try
seconds.
to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand. and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
To the inside. Back to Miller. On the wing, Wallace fires the three. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Kicks it out to Drexler. Here's Haywood. The basket
Good
off
take.
the assist from Drexler. Haywood's got his second bucket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Good work there as it goes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And it's Drexler missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats.
My bad, Reggie. I ain't even even
almost
put you in that predicament.
Driving to the basket.
Okay,
Here's
kick out.
Haywood. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Haywood's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. And timeout is called.
That's what it's supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Too bad.
And so here is Miami. Here's Francis. And he makes good on the layup. Francis has got his first basket.
Francis too strong for him.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
To the right side.
Ah,
Here's
why did I jump at that? Good one.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Chamberlain got 6 here in this quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Francis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up
Damn
call
it.
for the defense.
Murray, good.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Tipped away.
Shit.
And
Too busy
stolen
looking
by
elsewhere.
And here we go. All going up court. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And it's Jokic
Oh,
missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Chamberlain with it. He's got 10. It's good. Now he's shooting 6
that's
or
some
7.
BS. Good one.
And they're beginning
Man.
to just flat out
Should've just
fall
stood
apart
there.
defensively right now, especially on the interior. The quickness of France is so good at getting to the basket.
Wide open look here for Murray. Second shot opportunity. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Francis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And he gets the bucket. And stolen by Murray. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 4. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Heat trailed by 4. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Unseld. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Back to Richardson. Lock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And Richardson drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Battier. Here's Miami now. Here's Roy. Drives to the hoop. 2 points. That one goes. Roy's got 9.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Unseld. The layup missed.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oklahoma City trailing. Left side, Ball. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Petrovic. Miami grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Roy. Jokic trying to free himself up. Roy with the bucket. He's got 11.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Right side, Fox. They need this one. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Takes it out to Siakam. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Drilling that one with confidence. That's Pascal Siakam.
Here's Richardson, and it's Miami with another.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Fox goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
You see how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here's Schrempf. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
They get it back. Battier for three. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Battier's got himself on the board with three there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Fox. And the layup falls.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Now here's Richardson. Outside for Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Here's Haywood in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third.
Man, Roy can fly.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Chamberlain. Mullen up top. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And the jumper off target to finish the break. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Unseld. Big by Drexler. And the basket by Unseld. Unseld's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Drexler scanning the floor. Lets it go from 14. The kick out to Fox. Here's Mullen. Can't cash in from the high post. And here's Miller. 9 points in the game so far. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. For Miami, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw good from Miller. Here's Mullen. And a miss there off the inbound. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Heat out front, up 8. And
Oh, my bad. Y'all couldn't even hear me. What kind? Mel, what kind of kick was it?
Thunder trailing by 8. Murray right side. Drexler high post.
That's only it depends. Sometimes it depends on what type of kick it is. Was a
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Good sign of an efficient shooter there. His release is lightning quick.
Pass to Battier. Miller outside. Here's Wallace.
Get the rebound, Sampson.
They double him with Siakam.
Way to take it up strong.
So strong.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent.
And I missed the free
It's
throw.
just not his size; it's his nose for the basketball, along with tremendous quickness.
Out to the wing. Here's Haywood. Got a hand on it. Roy from outside.
Too early.
The rebound by Drexler.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Tries the spin move. Back to Murray. Francis grabs the board.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Second team foul.
Here's Roy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pascal Siakam.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets
What?
off the shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Doing damage to the mid-range. I'm not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Substitutions for
Thanks,
your
guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break.
Shit.
They said,
Good
let's
one.
lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Miller outside. Puts up a deep three. Again, the
Should have came in a little closer.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Haywood. It
Stupid,
falls for his
stupid,
fifth field goal
stupid.
of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one. There's more he could have
Can't
done
keep
in this
having
game for
possessions
sure,
like
but hasn't
this.
kept them from pulling ahead.
For 3, Siakam. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Drexler drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Pass to Schrempf. Launches a 3.
Come on, man. Damn.
3 points.
Now just a 2-point Miami lead.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Gay. They can't stop the
How
run
the
with
hell
that
you
one.
blow that, man?
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Murray to tie it up. Here is Haywood to take the lead. And that's collected by Gay. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Wallace. It's good from long
Let's
range.
go. Thank you.
And the Heat lead by 5.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on
Good
their
defense.
heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Oklahoma City foul. Jamal Murray. First personal foul. Team foul.
And that one was
Shit.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Miami making a change.
And the starters back in.
Under trailing by 6. Now Fox hits the front of the rim and out.
Oklahoma City foul. Dragan Petrovic. Third personal foul. Penalty.
And that one falls for Roy.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
It's Roy on the win. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Unseld. Over Roy. Here's Unseld. Here's Petrovic. Bangs
Shit.
on the trifecta.
Left his ass open. Good one.
And he's on the board for 3.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Outside for Roy. Miami no good on that
I
time.
didn't mean to shoot it like that.
Under trailing by 4. Pass to Mullen. Battier with the steal. Here's Roy. It's blocked. Mullen with the ball. Unseld. Good on the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And this is what a franchise
Who?
player
You talking about
would be
Tucker.
coming up huge down the stretch.
They set the screen. Here's Petrovic. Nailed from three-point land. Petrovic has got 6 here in this quarter. Outside Roy. Pass to Wembanyama. Thunder with the rebound.
Come on, Wemby.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Here's Unseld. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so here is Miami. They lead by 1. Outside for Wembanyama. And out of
You
bounds.
push, they let you push me out. That's some bullshit.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball.
That's
You
some
just can't give it away like
bullshit
that.
if I've ever seen it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Fox. With the drive. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Unseld. Buries the triple.
That's some bullshit.
The last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach.
You ain't gotta tell me that. I know I'm not that good at 2K.
Giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And timeout is called.
You saw they robbed me. They made him push me out. They let him push me out of bounds.
The importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through.
I
his
tried to
index
shoot
cards to
it.
Find one to get some.
Oh, God. No, I wasn't paying attention to the time. Damn. That's my fault. Because you was. I wasn't.